Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome to the first episode of my FIFA 17 Newcastle United Road to Glory series. So guys, if this video can get 1,000 likes within 24 hours, I will do a double upload here today and release the second episode instantly. I have upped the quality of my videos to 1080p. The Frostbite engine looks magnificent, so I do recommend you watching 1080p. Also got some new graphics for the channel as well. I'm going to be doing daily career mode videos. I'm going to be doing 10 seasons with Manchester United and Real Madrid. We'll see how many seasons I do with Newcastle. Obviously, the short-term plan is to get promoted. Second season, depending if we spend well this summer and in January, I think we probably can win the Premier League. And then hopefully in the third year, we can push for Champions League football. The same in my QPR career mode. So guys, if you are new around here and you haven't subscribed, highly recommend you do. Like I said, I'm doing daily career mode videos. Now once you've subscribed, click the notification bell, then click all and save. For some reason the YouTube sub boxes have been a bit iffy over the past couple of days, and for some reason it's only showing highlights, so I do recommend turning all notifications on if you want to keep up to date with my videos. Friendly tournaments wise, we're going to be going for the European Cup, which is roughly around about £6.6 million. I'm going to be simulating the friendlies simply because I only have 10 hours on EA Access and I have to negotiate that between the Manchester United, Real Madrid career mode, and now this Newcastle United Road to Glory. There will be a match in today's episode in the Championship. I'd much rather play the Cup, sort of the league games than friendlies, if I'm being honest. Okay guys, here are the board and the vision, but I already sort of know my objectives. These are sort of like the shirt sale things. We have roughly £40 million in the bank, which is quite huge for a championship side. What I basically want to do is I want to bring in a new striker, even though we do have Mitrovic. Iosi Perez can play up there. I'm going to play him on the left actually. We've got Gale. Who else do we have up front? A couple of players here and there, but I really want to bring in a solid striker to lead the line and hopefully maybe sell on for a profit in the next season. And then basically I just want to try to get as many youth players as possible. I'm going to be playing a 4-4-2 flat, not like the 4-4-2 like in the Manchester United career mode, having my central midfielders as cams. I want to drop it back a little bit. I don't want to be too aggressive with that formation. So what I'm going to be doing so far, I think my best formation is a 4-4-2. I really do like the two strikers up front. Don't mind me just rearranging the squad here. I've already decided on my starting 11. I'm going to play a 4-4-2, of course. Mitrovic is going to lead the line. This is before any transfers. Gale, we're going to have Perez on the left, even though I sort of see him more as a striker, but I think he can play there quite competently. We've got Richie on the right, John Joe Shelvey in the centre, Czech Tioto, Lazar, Clark, Mbemba, Yedlin, and Sells in goal. Now, let's talk about Mitrovic. Not going to be selling him. He's a really good young player. Dwight Gale as well, recently signed from Crystal Palace. Iosi Perez, John Joe Shelvey. Those four players are probably going to stay in the squad. If we get a significant offer, we'll see. I am inclined to sell Czech Tiote, maybe bring in a central midfielder and a right midfielder. Yedlin, I really do like the American. He's going to be playing as my right back. We do have Jesus Jimenez from Atletico Madrid. Rafa Benitez brought him in under a previous regime, but I'm not really interested in him. Mbemba and Clark, two solid centre-backs I want to keep. Lazar as left-back. I do like, what's his name? The Frenchman. Oh, Haidara. I do quite like him. However, I don't think he's going to quite get into the team over the Moroccan. I think, yeah, who should I make the captain? We'll just have to see, I think, because I really rearranged the squad. I want to have a quick look at my loaned out players as well. Okay, so we have a fair few loaned out players, which I think we can actually use to our advantage. So Torvan, I would really like to bring back. We might even bring back Tom Krul and Savet as well. I want to bring back Henry here. 25 years of age, a really good potential. De Jong, the thing is, right, we can recall Krul and De Jong and then get access to 14 million if we pay $1 million. I do quite like Torvan, 23 years of age, got some really nice stats. I think he'll do well in the championship, and to get a player who's 77 rated for 500, roughly around about £500, I think it's definitely worth it. Obviously, Newcastle fans are not happy with him in real life, but I think recalling him would be yeah, it would be in my best interest. I think he would do very well instead of me buying a right winger. We've got a lot of players out on loan here. We'll bring back Henry as well. 78 overall, 25 years of age. Probably going to replace him with Czech Tioto. We might bring back De Jong and Krul, but we'll just have to see. Sammy Ayobi is out at Bolton. Could bring him back, however. Okay, guys, we're going for my first player on the transfer target, and it's Lacazette, 25 overall, 85 overall, 25 years of age. What a player he would be if we could bring him in, but I just think he's a little bit too expensive. Soto Barahino at West Brom would be a potential candidate. I think we need a new striker to partner with Mitrovic. I do like Dwight Gale, but we need a star man up front. Javier Hernandez, 28 years of age, 83 overall, bringing back Santiago Munez to Newcastle United. I really do love Javier Hernandez. A shame we did sell him at United. I'll chuck in a bid here because he might be inclined to join. Coming back to England, of course. Another player here who would be an excellent partner for Javier Hernandez, who's relatively cheap on FIFA, had an amazing season last year, would be Jamie Vardy. He's roughly worth around £16 million, 29 years of age, 82 overall. We'll try and submit a bid and try and go for him, but we might actually have to decide between Jamie Vardy and Javier Hernandez. It's going to be a close one. I think we only really can afford one striker and then maybe some youngsters. Yuri Tielemans, you can't have a Road to Glory career mode without signing Yuri. One of my favourite players, 19 years of age. Let's submit a bid. Reece Oxford as well, 17 years of age, centre-back. If we can pick him up relatively cheaply, whether or not we play with him much, we might just sell him on in the future for cash. Josh here from Tottenham Hotspur, Cam, 19 years of age. Josh on Omar. Dahoud could be a potential candidate as well, doing very well in my Real Madrid career mode. Kek Uta Mane, 21 years of age, left midfielder, has crazy acceleration and pace stats. Is roughly around about 94 pace as well. That's just insane. Lafont, 17 years of age, goalkeeper from Toulouse. We do have a lot of Frenchmen in the side, and I'm sure he could add to the pile and do well. We currently have roughly about 35 million as well. Okay, guys, we have the first match of the season against Hamburg, however you would like to say it. I will be simulating the friendlies simply because I want to focus on the league and we can get more matches in because I've only got a limited amount of time. I'm pretty happy with this side. We're going with the 4-4-2. Mitrovic, Dwight Gale leading the line. I have mixed it up a bit. I brought Richie off, brought on Torvan back from loan. I've also taken off Czech Tiote, and we brought on Savet. So we've got a pretty easy group. Hamburg, Augsburg, and hopefully we can progress and get that 6 million. A 1-0 victory over Hamburg. Jose Perez scoring. Second match of the friendlies, Angers SCO, and we pick up a 1-1 draw. Not too bad. Jose Perez claiming another. Still roughly have around about £30 million, and we're going to be loaning out Daniel here today to Doncaster. Now, we have had some contracts accepted. The 15 million bid for Soto Barahino and the 28 million bid for Javier Hernandez. 83 overall, 28 years of age. I'm going to be bringing back Santiago Munez to Newcastle United. I haven't seen that movie in ages, to be fair. But here he is, Chicharito, the little jumping pea, is back in England. 83 overall. I'm quite surprised that Bayer Leverkusen let him go. I don't know if he has Champions League football this season, but he might have given it up to join a second-tier English side. I'm going to be giving Javier Hernandez the number 9 this series, and I think I might give him the captain's armband. He is the commander, he is the leader, he is the highest rated player. There's not really anyone that really deserves it in the squad apart from Javier. We'll be giving him the undershirt only as well. Let's apply that. So here is the squad now that's been tweaked with Javier Hernandez. I'm going to be playing Mitrovic right next to him, a target man, and let's have Javier Hernandez debut. Hopefully he can score for us. And a 2, Jose Perez again. Haidara fresh off the bench. I've made the decision to try and get some scouts. We don't have that much money, and I think roughly around about £300 for a 2 experienced scout, 3 judgment. Not too bad. I make the overall judgment anyway. It's just sort of what they bring me. So I'm going to be sending one of my scouts to Australia, obviously because I'm Australian. We're going to be sending one to France and one to England. We've got a lot of French players. We're sort of like the French capital of the north, you could say. And obviously want to bring in some English players because I'm English. We've got to get that English quota up. But yeah, we will have a match in today's episode, so don't worry. I'm not going to be spending £2.3 million on a scout. We don't have Real Madrid money. We have to be pretty conservative. So let me know in the comments players that you would like me to sign. I have put in a lot of bids. If we don't sign them in this window, maybe we can sign them in January. A lot of youngsters, a lot of those hidden gems aren't even available until January because they've all just recently signed for new clubs. So we're going to be going with any. I think that's probably the best option for us. Moving on to the match against Spartak Moscow. In the semi-finals, can we pick up a win? We really need a cash injection. A 2-1 victory. Javier Perez has scored in 4 consecutive matches. We have the final of the European International Cup. It's not Antonio. I keep on saying that. Griezmann is the most expensive player in this transfer window, £79 million. But let's get to the match against Hamburg. Lazar and Servette have scored, and we've picked up the funds. Curtis Good, the Australian, is going to Barnet. I don't know if he's Australian or is he Kiwi. I can't remember. Paul Dummett. I'm not going to use the Welshman, unfortunately. Already got Lazar and Haidara. He's going to be going to Nottingham Forest here today. Grant Hadley from Aston Villa. I already have too many centre-backs. I can't fit him into the side. Yedlin here is going to have some training processed. Hopefully he can go up in stats quickly. Just back on the topic of Yedlin, he's probably my lowest rated player, but he's got a huge potential. Rob Elliott is going out. I want to try and move him on. Wow, a 3.5 million bid for Rolando Aarons. Yeah, I can't really accept anything less than, 10 for Rolando. I quite like him. He's going to be coming off the bench a lot this season, maybe even act as sort of a second striker if the legs are a little bit tired. Okay, Gouffran, 30 years of age, 74 overall. We've received an offer from West Brom. Can't seem to fit him into the side. He's quite old and he's going down in the stats rapidly. Okay, guys, we have the first match of the championship against Fulham away. I'm going to be playing a 4-4-2, like I said. Javier Hernandez will be getting his debut. Mitrovic, Javier Perez, who is on fire at the moment. Torvan, Servette, Shelby in the midfield. Lazar, Clark, Mbemba, Yedlin, and Sells in goal. We've got Dwight Gale, Czech Tiote, Richie, Rolando Aarons on the bench as well. I don't know how many matches I should play in the championship. I obviously want to get straight to the Premier League. Maybe we'll play the first couple and then maybe, I don't know, maybe do one every month because, yeah, if we start just absolutely running away with the championship, I want to get to the Premier League. I want to get that TV money. So maybe we could do like one match every month after like 4 or 5 episodes. Let me know in the comments. Right, now shortlist wise, let me know in the comments as well players you'd like me to sign in the future. These are all players on my transfer targets. Rabiot would be a good player. Maybe getting Jamie Vardy in January. We just simply don't have the funds. Lafont would be a very good backup goalkeeper as well. But we have an away match against Fulham. Not too long ago, they were in the Premier League. Javier Hernandez is the second in the top deals. Sven Bender has left Borussia Dortmund to join Barcelona, which is incredibly interesting. I'm sort of umming and ahhing whether or not to have the black and white kit, the black pies, the magpies. Yeah, I want to go with our home kit if we can. It's sort of just clashing a little bit, isn't it? Just sort of umming and ahhing here. Now, we'll go with our home kit, and then we'll make it to the red, because I think even like the orange was sort of clashing a little bit. We have an away match against Fulham. Hopefully we can pick up the 3 points and start off a successful campaign. Okay, guys, we're at Court Lane versus Fulham. I'm not entirely sure who there's going to be fielding. I can't think of any Fulham players off the top of my head. Maybe Parker? Does Parker, the former Tottenham Hotspur man, does he still play for him? But there is Mitrovic. How awesome does he look? John Joe Shelvey, Lex Luthor, Iose Perez, a talisman. Shelvey's going to be very good in the midfield for me. Hopefully Iose Perez on the left-hand side as well. But there is Chicharito. For some reason he doesn't have a long sleeve. And he has a black glove. I did click the option to give him long sleeves. You should have seen before. Okay. Who else have they got here? Sigurdsson. Callas. Iose Perez on the ball. Plays it short to Javier Hernandez. Chicharito. Just before the 10th. Gets his first shot on for Newcastle United. Yedlin whips it into the box. Mitrovic. Savet. Oh my god. Iose Perez. Oh my god. This is sloppy from Newcastle. Mitrovic plays through Chicharito. Determined to score on his debut. Thumps it. He's loving life back in England. From the corner kick, John Joe Shelvey finds Yedlin once again. Plays it back to John Joe. Mitrovic! Oh my god, by the smallest of margins, it is still 0-0. Lazar finds Chicha. Oh, Javier Hernandez. Torvan in the second half, whips it into the box to Savet. That's a really nice clearance by Fulham. Mitrovic on the ball, plays through Javier Hernandez. 83 overall, plays it back to Mitrovic. Oh, sprays it just wide. My god, we've had so many chances. I just need to get used to playing with Newcastle, but this is an incredible chance here. Javier Hernandez hits it across the floor, puts it into the back of the net, makes it 1-0 against Fulham, and he's kind of going for that Jamie Vardy look. I don't know why he does have a black glove. I need to edit that. I actually don't mind the look of it. It looks quite well. It sort of suits him. It sort of shows his darkness, I guess. But, yeah, for some reason, I guess it's a glitch. I did try and make him have long sleeve, but Javier Hernandez scores on his debut. The captain makes it 1-0. We're off to a flying start. Hernandez, skipping past the defence, finds Dwight Gale on the volley, makes it 2-0 just before the 72nd. Dwight Gale with a really nice front flip celebration. Shelvey, Rolando Aaron's getting in there. And we're 2-0 up against Fulham. What a venomous shot there from Dwight Gale coming fresh off the bench from Mitrovic. Javier picks up an assist. That's a really nice volley as well at the back post. What are you doing unmarking Dwight Gale like that in the dying minutes of the match? The former man from Crystal Palace makes it 2-0 just before the 73rd. I'm on Torvan. That's a nice scoop turn there. Oh, hits it first time at button, but it wasn't to be. And there you have it, guys. A 2-0 victory over Fulham. And the end of the episode. Thank you very much for watching this Newcastle United Road to Glory series. If this video can get 1,000 likes within 24 hours, I will do a double upload here today and release the second episode instantly. So like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, all in the description below. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day and stay tuned for more daily content on my channel. My name has been Simpzy. Take care. Goodbye. Thank you. Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome to the first episode of my FIFA 17 Real Madrid career mode, guys.